Happy Tuesday. It's March 8th, and on today's show we get to you the latest from around MCHS, including some sports cancellations and the latest on the SAT on Saturday. It's time for the show, so settle in because MCHSLive.com news starts now. Let's get today's show started with some info about the SAT. Tyreka, what do you have for us?
If you sign up for the SAT, it will be Saturday morning in the Freshman Academy. Do not be late.
Since we haven't had enough 4-day weeks so far, this Friday we'll be having a teacher workday. Don't forget to set your calendars and enjoy sleeping in with a nice extended weekend. That does it for announcements. Now let's get to David with sports news.
Thanks, Dylan. The weather is wrecking a lot of sports plans today, and here's the latest. Zach has an update on today's tennis matches.
Today's home tennis match versus Prince Avenue Christian has been canceled due to heavy rains.
Thanks, Zach. We will update you on the rescheduled match date. The golf team was excited to start their season today. Tyler, what's the latest?
Thanks, David. As you know, the golf match today against Ola at Georgia National has been postponed to March 29th. Make sure you mark your calendars to come out and show some support to the dogs. Back to you, David.
Thank you so much, Tyler. Now to CJ, who has the latest about today's track meet.
Today's track meet has been canceled at Monticello. Make sure you have a way to go home.
Thanks, CJ. The team hits the track again next week, and today's meet has been rescheduled for March 21st. The soccer team hasn't played a home match all season. Here's Brighton with details about the matches scheduled for later this week.
Thanks, David. The region soccer games take place this Thursday. The Bulldogs face Thompson, with the girls starting their match at 5:30 and the boys at 7:30. Can't leave your house? You can still catch it live here at MCHSLive.com, presented by Marco's Pizza. Now back to you, David.
Thanks, Brighton. We hope the rain lets up some so we can get the games in. The baseball team is in the heart of the region play. Here's Davis with details about today's game.
The region baseball game against Hepzibah has been postponed and will now be a doubleheader this Friday at Hepzibah. Make sure you go out and support the dogs.
Thanks, Davis. The rule for making up rainouts is that you do them on the next available day, so the rescheduled date is still up in the air at this point. That's it for sports. Make sure you stay locked in on our socials for details on games that may be rescheduled due to today's rain. Now back to you, Dylan, for news around the world.
In music news, Megan Thee Stallion and Dua Lipa teased their new song Sweetest Pie, coming out Friday, March 11th. They've been posting about the music video on Instagram since yesterday, so be sure to check it out on all platforms. In movie news, the Uncharted movie has been released in theaters. The movie stars some great actors like Tom Holland and Mark Wahlberg, with it being heavily based off of the Uncharted game series, so it might be familiar to those that love playing the games. That does it for today's news and announcements, but we can't leave you without an award-winning joke of the day. Today's jokes go out to the track team, who unfortunately won't get to compete today. Why did the orange lose the race? It ran out of juice. Here's another. How do you gain 10 seconds on a person you're racing? You untie their shoes. How do you gain 20 seconds on them? You tie their shoes together. Thank you for watching today's show. Join us tomorrow for the latest from around MCHS. Have a great day, and as always, go Dogs.